So, ayan, nagpe-prepare na kami ngayon. Dahil nakanganga yung aking sinturon. parang cobra, oh. Didikit natin. Yan. Busy kami kasi late na kami sa aming appointment. Ito pa yung polo barong na pinagawa ng Mamelay sa office namin dati sa PSMU. Imagine, magagamit ko ulit ngayon. Tapos yan, may kasama. Yan, patalon. Lumaki lang yung tiyan ko. Yan. Tapos ito naman yung pinagawa ni Adel Mercado, apo sa talampakan ni Dr. Jose Rizal. Magagamit ko ulit ngayon. Yan. Kasi bawal daw magdala ng bag sa PICC.
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Hindi pala pwede mo. Hindi pala bawal eh.
Maliit lang naman siguro.
Hindi na ako magdadala. Lagay ko dito yung cellphone. Tapos yung wallet. Tapos yung salamin. Dito sa bag ng misis ko. Yan. Tapos yung susi ng kotse. Yan. Okay, ready ka na? Ready na.
Light lang.
Ay, hindi ko pala pwede padala sa iyo to kasi mamaya pag nagpalit ng salamin, hindi pa ako makapagpalit ng salamin. Nandun ka sa harap.
Walay ka na ito.
Kaya ba tayo ng kuha? Biglang ilan. Tapos sapatos. Parang mabigat ng jacket ko. Ano lang. Ay, ito pala isang cellphone sa'yo to. Okay, ready na kami. Let's go. Tara na. Ha? Susi ng bahay. Okay lang yan. Tara. Congratulations in advance. Iba na panahon ngayon. Hindi na ako ang naghahabol ng oras. Sakay na. Ay, kita-itan pala. Okay. Wow. Sexy naman yan. Yeah. Yeah. Op. Pasok. Okay. Ito tayo ngayon sa PICC para sa take-out.
Out-taking.
Out-taking.
Alright.
Yan, sa sobrang pagmamadali, may nakalimutan kami. Ano yung nalimutan mo tayo? Naipadlock mo yung bahay agad.
Hindi nakakain ng pagkain.
Yan na, iwan na. Pinadlock agad bago tanungin. Nadala mo yung pagkain? Pinadlock dapat bago ni pinadlock yung bahay. Tinanong mo muna. Wala ka na kukunin, ipadlock ko na to.
Ang bilis mo kasi mga girl. Sabi ko wait lang ha.
Iniwan tuloy yung pagkain.
Magdala ba kayo dapat pagkain?
Opo,
Balisan natin.
Hindi na po.
Hindi, wala na. Umalis na yung...
Dala na rin po nila, mama.
Dala na ni mama. Nauna na sila umalis eh. Hindi na mabuksan yung bahay.
Ayan, dito kayo mga kaya. Grab yan ang nag-aman.
Yun. Alam ko naman na mag-video sa pagbaba kanina. Nandito na tayo sa... Pwede na ba pumasok? Hindi ba? Pwede na pumasok? Ha? Pwede na pumasok?
Pwede na siguro.
Tara, tangon tayo sa guard.
Antayin ko pa si
Sino?
Ma'am Alliance.
Okay. Doon sa PCC yan, dito? Isipin mo, maganon-ganon lang.
Magano na nila.
Tapos ngayon, ganito na. Mag-take out ka na, oh. Oh. Dito sa PICC. Yan, papasok na kami. Bawal ang video sa loob. Kaya dito na lang kami nagbe-video. Ready na, ready na.
Ilang taon na akong graduate. Butaran na. Isa-isa lang. Hindi yung kasi masikip.
Oh. Kahit masikip, ipipilit natin yan. Wow. Sarap dito magtambay. Yung feast with Holy Mass, oath-taking of newly passed teachers. Oh, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Dito. Dito na. 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pasok tayo doon. Yung lalaki ng mga noo natin. Hindi magkasya sa frame. Dito pala maganda Sandali, video pala to. Dito ka umarap. Sa gitna ng red carpet. camera para
Nakababa na kaya? Iba pala yun. Ha?
Ayan, pag nakita mo yung welcome, nasa gitna yung welcome, nandito ako sa side na to. Yung exit na green. Ayan.
Doon, sa kaunahan sila doon sa tabi.
Ayan, dito lang ako.
Member Dr. Leonardo Sarmiento. Rank 4 with 58 passers out of 61 examinees for a passing percentage of 95.08%. Cavite State University, Carmona. Represented by its President, Dr. Maria Agnes Nuestro, Department Chair Jocelyn Sokli, and Faculty Member Mr. Ronnie Espeleta. Rank 3 with 54 passers out of 56 examinees for a passing percentage of 96.43%. The Technological University of the Philippines, Cavite. Rank 2 with 67 passers out of 69 examinees for a passing percentage of 97.10%. The University of the Philippines, Diliman, represented by College Secretary Dr. Joel Haginiar and Chair Division of Educational Leadership, Dr. Elenita Cueto. And now for category A, with 300 or more examinees and with at least 80% passing percentage. Rank 7 with 259 passers out of 302 examinees for a passing percentage of 85.76%. Cavite State University, represented by its President, Dr. Maria Agnes Nuestro, the Dean, Dr. Amy Ferrer, and Chair Teacher Education Department, Dr. Liza Costa. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators Incorporated, represented by Executive Director Dr. Milagros Bravo, Auditor Dr. Maria Rita Lucas, and PACTE NCR Chair Dr. Danilo Solaro, and all the officers. Introducing the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers. Board Member, Honorable Paraluman R. Hiro. Board Vice Chairperson, Honorable Paz I. Lucido. And the Board Chairperson, Honorable Rosita L. Navarro. May we request everyone to please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the invocation and the PRC hymn. Please remain standing for the invocation to be led by Attorney Lovelica T. Bautista, Chief of the PRC's Board Secretariat Division.
Let us all put ourselves in the presence of God. Lord God, you have called us to take part in this occasion and to witness the culmination of the long journey of these individuals whom you have entrusted to continue your ministry of teaching. We recognize that all knowledge in this world comes from you, and that it is from this inspiration that many have chosen to pursue a vocation in teaching. Just like these individuals, who in a short while will finally embrace their new mission as educators and stewards of learning. We have always believed that teaching is an art and skill and a privilege at the same time, for not all are called for this profession. Indeed, these new teachers are the testament that the teaching vocation is not an ordinary pursuit, but a noble calling only for those who have the heart and the passion for the craft. And as these individuals will soon step into their new role, we implore your continuous guidance over them. Bless them with a pure and sincere intention to educate and illuminate the minds of their future students with the right knowledge and wisdom that they need. Grant them the discernment to identify the needs and limitations of their students and sustain them with the passion and compassion to facilitate true learning. And just as you have said, that all those who instruct others in ways of holiness will shine as stars for all eternity. Let these new teachers be the stars in their students' lives, burning intensely with a passion to shed light, guidance, and direction to the youth of this generation. All this we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Today marks a pivotal moment in the journey of our oath takers as they officially embrace the privilege and responsibility of practicing their profession. This ceremony is more than a rite of passage. It is a commitment to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and ethics. It is our sincere hope that beyond mere words, each of you will embody the spirit of integrity, dedication, and excellence in your careers. On behalf of the Professional Regulation Commission and the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers, I warmly welcome you all to the mass oath-taking ceremony for the newly licensed professional teachers. To formally open today's ceremony, may we now call on the Vice Chairperson of the Board to deliver the opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Paz I. Lucido.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mark Angelo Cabrera. A happy and blessed Sunday to all. Good afternoon. Okay, now I know I'm really with professional teachers. To everything, there is a season, a time for everything under the heavens, a time to work and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to cry and a time to celebrate. Hats off to you, the 68,900 passers from the elementary and secondary of the September 2024 Board Licensure Examination for Professional Teachers. And you are one of the 68,900 passers. This is your time to celebrate your taking of your oath as a professional teacher. But this will not happen without the support of the following: the agency responsible for regulating, according to their mandate, the practice of 46 professions, of which our profession is one of them, the teaching profession. It's a commission headed by a chair and members. Our chair, Attorney Charito Zamora, and Attorney Erwin Enad, and together with them are the 46 boards. In our case, we have the Board of Professional Teachers, led by our chair, Honorable Rosita L. Navarro. Let's give her a big hand of applause. My colleague, Honorable Paraluman Piron. Okay. So what is the main function of the boards? Since the profession is regulated by means of administering what we call the licensure board examinations of this 46 profession. In our case, it is our licensure examination for professional teachers. Now, we are also supported by our partner professional organization. This is PAFTE, the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators. And with us, present with us in this hall, we have the Executive Director of PAFTE, Dr. Milagros Borabo, together with the PAFTE NCR Chapter President, Dr. Danilo Solayo. May I please stand, Dr. Solayo? Okay, because that's the chapter where you will belong, as you are now accepted as associate members of PAFTE. And of course, present also are the other officers. Can you please stand? All right. 1, 2, all right. So some of them, they're there in that registration area. No? Well, of course, your respective teacher education institutions, no? And we have the presence of the top performing institutions, schools, together with the respective officials. Shall we let them stand, please? All right, our leaders, institutions, no? All right. Well, they are the producers. They produce the teachers, Filipino teachers. Okay. And of course, your parents, no? The guests around, that give them also a good name. We are all comfortable in this venue, and of course, and be made more comfortable with the presence of all of these people. No? Well, we always look at oath takings just like wedding ceremonies, as mentioned, and supposed to be solemn. No? As you're going to take your oath as professional teachers. But of course, it's not just the end for today, but this oath you have to carry as you practice your profession. You have there in your souvenir program a copy not only of the oath but the code of ethics of professional teachers. We call this the Bible that will surely guide us in the practice of the profession. Well, let's find out how well did you perform in the September LEP. I told you that since you belong to NCR, I don't have the data. I'm going to share the data from the other regions like 4A, 4B, because I know that some of you are not coming from NCR. But overall, we know that you are with the 68,900. So if it is NCR, that should cover, all right, 16 cities. From Caloocan down to Valenzuela. So the national statistics says that there were 129,928 who took the September 2024 LEP, no? Administered by PRC in 40 PRC testing centers from north to south, including Bangkok, Thailand. No? And out of this number, 68,900 made it. No? Now let's look at NCR, specifically for NCR. For elementary, there were 4,686 number of examinees, and 2,364 made it with a passing percentage of 50.45% over and above the national passing percentage of 45.53. So congratulations, elementary passers from NCR. Good. Now let's look at the secondary. For the secondary, there were 12,545 number of examinees. 8,018 made it. This is the one with the major, third component. And was the passing percentage 64.41% over and above the 56.89 national passing percentage. So, what are the implications of this data? You really did very well. You complied with the law, RA 7836, that your practice of your profession will depend upon your passing the licensure examination. And you made it. No? Made? Okay, got it in your hands. Alright. Mayroong batas. Diba? Yung batas, what's meant by law? Alright, that law means public acceptance, legal acceptance. Yeah? That's why you are the licensed professional teachers. Now, you were also able to prove with a kind of passing percentage that the test was difficult or easy. As a passing percentage. But what's important is that you were able to prove, no? As you were tested from easy, maybe easy, but difficult questions that really tested. If you have hacks, what's hacks? Higher order thinking skills. No? You have it. Including what? Even, that includes even the yes. Yes. Nanghula na kayo. Right? Pero kahit nanghula, nag-isip pa rin. Diba? Kaya lang, baka yung inisip, medyo nanghula, according to research. Pag nanghula, diba? Medyo 5 to 10%. Ang tama. So I'm pretty sure we did not guess. No? But seriously speaking, we are happy because we are assured that the coming teachers, diba, are not only, as what we say, the quantity, but the quality, the kind of teachers, no? The Filipino teachers that we will have now and in the future. Meron daw kayong 4 na H. May ulo, head, my heart, isn't it? My hand, and good health. So, head, no? Because we are sure you pass it, no? Is it? And you not end there. You have to really do it, no? As you practice the profession. All right, the passion for teaching, the heart, the love, not only for learning, but the love for the learners. Putting the two together, learning and learners. And the hand that is always there to guide the students, ready to reach out. And the health, making sure that everything will be fine. No? Like that. So, we always call you the cream of the crop. You dreamt of being a teacher, you paid the price for that dream. So really, now is your time to celebrate. Congratulations. We would like to see you in person, really as you are, according to your group. Whether you are elementary or in the secondary, no, you are the professional, differing from other professions, a professional teacher who knows both what to teach and how to teach. In other words, you know the art of teaching, and you consider teaching, of course, as a science that must really be based on something that is proven. Whether you will carry the truth, the torch, no? All right. So I will ask you to stand according to your group. So let us, para makita rin namin how well dressed you are. Diba? Okay. Ito yung mga frontliners. And as a frontliners, diba, you lay the foundation, no, of the learner. So let's call on the majors of special education, early childhood education, and elementary straight, that's content education. Okay, please stand, elementary. Okay, let's give them a big hand. Okay, thank you. Now let's go to the secondary teachers, high school teachers. You don't only have the content, but you also have the methods together. No? Right. So let's call first the English majors. Please stand, English majors. Filipino majors. Filipino. Mathematics majors. General science majors. Social science majors. I think you are the unit earners, most of you. Isn't it? Maraming alam sa content, pero kailangan pag-aralan kung paano ituturo. Diba? Nakapasa kayo sa dalawang yan. Ha? Congratulations, social science major. Let's call on the values education majors. Values. Oh, marami rin sila ngayon. Okay, we're glad. That, no? TLE. Tele. And of course, MAPE, music, art, PE, and health. Okay, so congratulations to both our elementary and secondary new licensed teachers after you have taken your oath. Well, what are your rewards? Immediately after this, you will be able to get your professional license, your ID. you know, PRC license is one that is really officially accepted. Is it? Okay. Then, you can attach after your name, diba? Something that we envied among other professions, the 3 letters. Alright, after your name, what letters? Okay, alright, and more letters after LPT. MA, okay, EDD, PhD. What does that mean? You are not going to stay as teacher 1, but you now have a very clear what we call career progression of a professional teacher. No? Pag ano, ladder-wise na. Ha? Okay. And aside from that, you will now have to, you can now wear your pin. Diba? The LPT pin. That's a badge. No? Parang meron na tayong badge ngayon, parang police. No? Alright. But you will not wear that yet. Please add these 2. Last 2, you can only enjoy this after you have taken your oath. But take a look at the LPT pin that's with you. No? Alright? That gives you, shall we say, more, you'll be more proud. Remember, as you carry the LPT pin, the LPT pin has what kind of shape? What's the shape of the LPT pin? Alright, circle. It's not square. No? Alright. Tumitigil sa 4 na sulok. But it's a circle. It's representing the well-rounded personality of a teacher. No? Yung 4H, meron kayo niyan. Diba? The total personality person. And then there are other symbols there, the book, the knowledge that you have to share, the light that you have to use to be able to guide your students. No? Then there are colors like red, but pinili ang red. Alright? Because red is what? Your passion for teaching, your ability to inspire students. The blue representing the nobility of our profession. No one will disagree when we say we create other professions. No? That's how noble our profession is. And the green representing the young minds of our students whom we have to nurture and develop. White says we are good, we are models of integrity, no? Truthfulness, and other virtues. So, what does the LPT pin says? That the teacher wearing it is good. That teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning for the learners, and for the learners also to love learning. In other words, putting the 2 together, learning and learners. No? And in the words of Henry Adams, he said, a teacher's influence extends to eternity. We can never tell where a teacher's influence stops. And for this reason, teachers should never stop learning and growing professionally. From the words of Albert Einstein, he said, once you stop learning, you start dying. Continuously strive to improve, not just for your students, but for yourself. Lifelong learning is not just a requirement. It is the essence of becoming the best version of who you can be. Go forth with courage, with love, and with an unyielding commitment to your mission. The challenges are great, but your potential is greater. Congratulations and welcome to the ever-evolving world of the teaching profession.
Thank you very much, Honorable Lucido. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our next esteemed speaker, who will also be administering the oath this afternoon. Our speaker is a career educator who started as high school teacher of English and Mathematics after earning the BSc degree summa cum laude in Centro Escolar University. She steadily rose the academic ladder through merit and regular honing of her expertise in teaching, research, curriculum and evaluation and development, quality assurance, and educational administration, which culminated to her appointment as the 6th president of Centro Escolar University, the first to rise from the ranks from 2001 to 2007. Our speaker reached the summit of her teaching career when she received 2 prestigious awards. The Outstanding Professional Teacher, awarded in the year 2000 by the Professional Regulation Commission, and the Outstanding Professional in the Field of Teaching, awarded in 1997 by the Philippine Federation of Professional Associations. She has produced numerous research-based articles, books, and instructional materials. A recognized leader, she served as president of the following professional organizations: the Philippine Association for Teacher Education, the Philippine Association for Graduate Education, the Philippine Society for Educational Research and Evaluation, the Association of Southeast Asian Institutions of Higher Learning, the Federation of Accrediting Agencies of the Philippines, and the Philippine Association of Colleges and Universities Commission on Accreditation. For her outstanding achievements as an educational leader, our speaker was honored by the Philippine Society for Quality with the 2012 Duran Award for Quality Management in recognition of her achievements in promoting quality concepts and for being a role model in quality management. A recipient of the Dakilang Ina Award in 2019, our speaker is also the chairperson of the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Rosita L. Navarro.
Thank you, Mr. Cabrera. Greetings of peace and good wishes to the distinguished personalities on stage, parents, educators, ladies and gentlemen, my dear inductees. In ancient times, a Greek philosopher wrote, "Those who know, make them do. Those who understand, make them teach." Continuing without plan at all, another philosopher said, Henry Adams, "A teacher's influence extends to eternity, and we can never tell when the influence of a teacher stops." My dear inductee, congratulations for choosing the teaching profession, which among the 46 other professions in the Philippines is the only one internationally recognized and admired. Let me explain briefly. On October 5, 1966, in a special intergovernmental conference, 2 global organizations, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, better known as UNESCO, and the International Labor Organization, or ILO, jointly sponsored a recommendation seeking to uplift the status of teachers worldwide. The representatives of the countries in attendance in that conference unanimously adopted the recommendation, which recognized the importance of, I quote, qualified, competent, and motivated teachers in the education and development of children and youth. It was not until after 28 years later that UNESCO inaugurated World Teachers' Day on October 5, 1994. By a fortunate coincidence, it was also in 1994 that Republic Act 7836 was enacted. And we all know that Republic Act 7836 is the landmark legislation that effected the professionalization of teaching by requiring, among others, passing the licensure examination for teachers in order to qualify to teach in basic education. So that is the reason we are the only profession that is internationally recognized and admired. Today, more than 100 countries all over the world, including the Philippines, of course, celebrate World Teachers' Day on October 5 every year. But the Philippines even exceeded the manifestation of respect and regard for teachers through Proclamation number 242, signed in 2011 by then President Noynoy Aquino, declaring September 5 to October 5 every year as National Teachers Month. So we are celebrated in the Philippines for 1 whole month. Needless to say, Proclamation number 242 has enhanced the image of teaching as a noble vocation and selfless mission, and strengthened the public awareness on the valuable role of teachers in Philippine society and in nation building. And speaking of the valuable role of teachers in Philippine society, well, I believe that teachers are satisfactorily compensated, but not in terms of material gains, but in terms of the good vibes that teachers receive in the community, in terms of the unquantifiable things in life, which after all really is more important. Like what? The eternal gratitude of parents who leave their children in the care of teachers in school, who act as their surrogate parents. All of you, I hope, will be getting married or already married and have become parents. But being professional teacher, you cannot throw away your responsibility of forever being a surrogate parent. That is attached to our profession. And the most valuable reward, unquantifiable, immeasurable, is the unconditional love of our pupils and students. You, the new professional teachers of 2025, are about to receive the reward of the culmination of your years of study, sacrifice, trials, tribulations, apprehensions, doubts. The dawn of a new day has come, of new responsibilities, but exciting possibilities. Your oath-taking today is just the beginning. The professional identification card that you will receive soonest than sooner, is not your permanent property. It expires after 3 years. and what to do in order to renew? Just continue studying your lessons, what you intend to partake to your students. Improve your status as teacher. Improve your knowledge. Because we have the motto in our profession, one cannot give what he or she does not have. We must always have what it is to share with our pupils and students. And you are fortunate because we have invited the authority on the professional organization who will assist you in continuing with your professional development as professional teachers, so that you will continue renewing your license and continue to enjoy the benefit of an LPT. It is the ardent hope of the Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers, who are teachers like you, that you will all live up to the high standards of practice of the teaching profession. And please cast your eyes on the distinguished persons on stage who are your witnesses. They will witness you as you recite your oath of loyalty to the teaching profession. Please rise to recite your oath. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Of region, state your region. Hereby solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will obey the laws, legal orders and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. I further solemnly swear that at all times and places I will adhere closely to the ethical standards and professional roles of teachers in the Philippines and in the world. And that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties and obligations incumbent upon a legally authorized professional teacher. So help me God. Congratulations, new professional teacher. And when you get home this afternoon or tonight, and you chance to write your name, you can affix the letters LPT, standing for Licensed Professional Teacher. And so you may take out your badge, but don't pin it on yourself. Please face the professional teacher nearest to you and pin on each other the LPT pin. To witness one another's
congratulations once again our newly minted licensed professional teachers. Give yourselves another round of applause. Please be seated. At this time, we invite our distinguished guests at the presidential table to take center stage for the presentation of the certificates of recognition to the top performing schools. Ladies and gentlemen, the top performing schools in the secondary level category B with 50 to 99 examinees and with at least 88% passing percentage. Rank 7 with 59 passers out of 64 examinees for a passing percentage of 92.19%. The University of Rizal System Antipolo. Rank 6 with 75 passers out of 81 examinees for a passing percentage of 92.59%. Cavite State University Silang Campus. Rank 4 with 58 passers out of 61 examinees for a passing percentage of 95.08%. Cavite State University Carmona. Rank 3 with 54 passers out of 56 examinees for a passing percentage of 96.43%. Technological University of the Philippines, Cavite. Rank 2 with 67 passers out of 69 examinees for a passing percentage of 97.10%. The University of the Philippines, Diliman. Category A with 300 or more examinees and with at least 80% passing percentage. Rank 7 with 259 passers out of 302 examinees for a passing percentage of 85.76%. Cavite State University. Our heartfelt congratulations to all the top performing institutions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to deliver a message on behalf of the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators Incorporated, may we call on PAFTE Executive Director, Dr. Milagros L. Barabo.
Thank you so much, Sir Marco Angelo Cabrera, for that very kind introduction.
to the esteemed members of the chair and members of the Board of Professional Teachers, Dr. Rosita L. Navarro, Dr. Paz I. Lucido, and Dr. Paraluman R. Hiron, to Dr. Danilo Sulayo, Chair of PAFTE NCR, and Ms. Digna Pagapong, and the rest of the officers of the NCR, PAFTE, to all the deans, faculty members, parents, and to all the successful inductees of the licensure examination for teachers. A grace-filled afternoon to everyone. On behalf of the officers and members of the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators, PAFTE Incorporated, I wish to convey my warmest congratulations to one and all. And at the same time, I want to welcome you as associate members of PAFTE and invite those who have not yet registered to join us. I assure you, in PAFTE, we'll learn and grow together. May I ask all the inductees to stand, all the successful examinees. I would like you to say this and do this with gusto. The first one is, ang galing ko! Ang galing ko! Ang galing mo! Ang galing mo! Ang galing-galing natin! Ang galing-galing natin! Nakapasa tayo sa LET? O, sabihin nyo na kayo lang ng maayos at dito, ha? Tingnan natin, makita nyo talagang magaling kayo. Ready with gusto? Ang galing ko! Ang galing ko! Ang galing ko! Na nakapasa na kayo sa LET. Una tayo. Passing the licensure examination for professional teachers make the list. Not only for those who took the testing centers, because not everyone succeeded in passing the LET. For the elementary teachers group, only 45 out of 100 passed. And out of the for the secondary teacher examinees, only 56 out of 100 passed the exam. To earn a top licensure examination is indeed a prestigious accomplishment. Congratulations again and welcome to the club of the professional teachers. Your oath-taking day is also a day of Thanksgiving. And let us express our thanks to all the people who made this possible. Your parents, teachers, professors, department heads, deans, and for those who are married, their husbands and wives. But most of all, I would like you to thank the Professional Board for Teachers for making valid items based on the table of test specification. But most of all, to the ultimate source of all that is good, our God, the Almighty. To Him be the glory. With grateful hearts, let us give them all our loudest applause. Malakas na yan, ha? Hindi na babawin iniiwan na request sa mamaya. Your passing the board assures your future clientele that you possess all the minimum competencies expected of a beginning teacher. This means that your students, your clientele, your pupils will gain much from you because you have the minimum competencies of becoming a great teacher in the field. In the categorization of the PPST or Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, you are classified as beginning teachers. The term beginning teacher implies a journey. In fact, an endless journey. That's why we have the Professional Development of Professional Development RA 10912 of 2016, or we call it CPD, or Continuing Professional Development. Our PPST show that from beginning teachers, you ought to develop into proficient teachers, highly proficient, and then later on, distinguished teachers. To those who continue growing personally and professionally, you will feel very happy and fulfilled. But in contrast, for those who stopped
developing professionally will be very unhappy and bitter that they are not improving while their fellow teachers are improving a lot. Unfortunately, unhappy teachers pass on this bitterness to their students and fellow teachers as well. My dear young professional teachers, to be happy continuously or to be in the contrast, it is always your choice. Membership in the Philippine Association for Teachers and Educators, PAFTE, a 57-year-old professional association, will give you a lot of opportunities for continuing professional development. PAFTE conducts 2 conventions a year, one annual convention in October and another one, a mid-year convention in May. PAFTE also provides free webinars for associate members like you, which started last 2023. You have to wait because your batch will be the next one who will receive the free webinar series, most likely by May or June. We have to schedule that because your oath-taking will end only in March. In fact, you have to visit the PAFTE website for scheduled webinars or seminars, even conducted by your own region. So we have 17 regions. There are 17 PAFTE regional chapters. PAFTE also organizes benchmarking activities inside and outside the country. And later on, you'll be able to write articles for the Professional Teacher Magazine or PTM. I think you have one in your possession because you were given when you registered as a PAFTE member. And later on, you'll be able to write books in the project right when the right time comes. But most of all, PAFTE gives you the opportunity to brush elbows with educators all over the country. For all those who have not registered yet, avail of the special registration rate of 300, good for 3 years. After the oath-taking ceremony, the regional chapters will no longer conduct manual membership. If you're going to have the online registration, associate membership will be 600, good for 3 years. So this time, 300, good for 3 years, but when you are going to have it online, there will no longer be a special registration rate. If you are interested, immediately after the oath-taking, you can proceed to the forum hall of the ICC. Finally, this reminder for everyone. In a brainstorming session with education students on the qualities of teachers, a researcher found out that topping the list of the qualities of teachers is not the professional competencies or the cognitive attributes, but the affective attributes, as mentioned by our very good Vice Chair, Dr. Lucido. You have to develop not only your head, but also your heart. Dear young professional teachers, the message is clear. It's not enough that you know your subject matter, but your affective attributes are more important as your cognitive attributes. Once more, heartfelt congratulations, and I do hope that you're going to spread the goodness of teachers in the field. Mabuhay ang PAFTE, mabuhay ang PRC Board for Professional Teachers, mabuhay ang mga gurong professional. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Burang. To officially conclude today's ceremony, may we now invite one of the members of the board to deliver the closing remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Honorable Paraluman R. Hiro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marco Antido there. Fellow workers for human rights, justice and peace, the international legendary icons of the teaching profession, the chairperson of the Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers, Dr. Rosita Navarro, and the chairperson of the same board, Dr. Francis Dosido, the highly esteemed Executive Director of PAFTE, Dr. Nila Bravo, and the Chair of the NCR PAFTE, Mr. Danilo Sulayo, and Ms. Digna Pagapo, and all the other officers of PAFTE NCR, the distinguished top officials of the top performing schools, our top of the heap among the professionals, the new licensed professional teachers, kayo yun. Wala ba kayong pagkain? Your parents, your loved ones, husbands, wives, other people who have helped you all the way, the significant others, mga kababayan, isang mapagpalang hapon po sa inyo lahat. What is that compelling statement of Spider-Man? What is that famous statement of Spider-Man related to your calling, related to your mission as educators? He said, I quote, "With great power comes great responsibility." Sa mga millennial na guro at millennial na mga professional, ito ay pwedeng isalin sa ganito. Sa matinding werpa, may kasamang matinding dad response. Tama o hindi? Tama ba? Parang hindi kayo naniniwala. Totoo. Malaki ang responsibilidad ng kasalalay sa inyong mga balikat. There's tremendous responsibility heaped upon your shoulders as teachers of the land. You must have realized that while you were reciting your oath as professional teachers, you have that responsibility. That responsibility in helping chisel and chisel the destiny of our country. In helping chisel and chisel the destiny of your own students. The students that come to your life. Lahat sila, kay mahirap, kay mayaman, kay bata o matandang estudyante, lubos ang inyong pagtuturo upang sila'y matulungan makaahon sa kanilang buhay. What is the common aspiration of Filipino people? Our own shared aspiration to have the good life. Pero kitang-kita natin sa common scenario, wala pa yun. Kaya kayo ang inaasahan na makakatulong sa ating bayan upang lahat tayong Pilipino magkaroon ng magandang oportunidad na maiangat ang ating sariling buhay. Perhaps you were also thinking about the challenge posed upon you. How do you translate into action the oath that you have recited? Faith without action is nothing. In the same way that a pledge, that your oath is nothing without translating that into action, without breathing life into that very, very sacred earth. And may I remind you, or may I give some reminders to help you think of how you can perform your duties and responsibilities as teachers. First, be an ocean in a drop of water. Isn't it an oxymoron? Be an ocean in a drop of water. As a new teacher, you may feel like a minuscule drop of water in a vast ocean. But every drop has the molecular integrity to ripple and create waves. Embody the ocean's depth. Embody the ocean's resilience and vastness in every lesson, in every interaction, and in every student's life. Next, assume that the sound of the drop of water. Assume the ocean's depth and serenity, and make waves in education. Your individual efforts may seem small, but collectively you'll create a tidal wave of positive change in the lives of your students. Ask me how. Ask me how. Mahina, parang di ka nagtanghalian. Ask me how. By inspiring with curiosity and creativity. By nurturing inquisitive minds. By fostering growth and development. And by shaping future leaders with virtues. What good is there to generate leaders who are cognitive triumphs but affective hideous? Wala nito. Kailangan balance o higit pa. The patriotic feeling of helping our fellow Filipinos through education. Yes, commitment and excellence. As professionals, you pledge to uphold the highest standards. Continue to deepen your knowledge, expand your understanding and skills, and navigate the complexities of education. Ask me how. By staying updated in best practices, by collaborating with colleagues, everyone in the teaching profession or in even other professions should be a member of TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. And adapting to changing educational landscapes. We know that technology has already been in our lives. We have embraced technology, and how the question is, how do you leverage technology in the teaching and learning process? So that is a challenge for you. And lastly, make your mark. Create a niche in your life as teachers of the land. So as you continue to tread the path to the teaching path of the teaching profession, remember every drop counts. Collectively, you'll form an ocean of knowledge, you'll form an ocean of compassion and innovation. Go forward and transform lives. And let me cap by quoting Dr. Abdul Kalam, teaching is not a profession, it's a passion. Without passion for teaching, one can't be a good teacher. I beg to differ to the first line. Teaching is the most noble among professions. But without passion, you can't teach exceedingly well. So teaching and passion are twin brothers or twin sisters. And now, speaking of AI and how you apply that, this also reinforces the meaning of having this while you are teaching. Jack Ma said, that Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba, he said, robots are made of chips. Robots are made of plastic and wires and steel. but teachers are made of love. They have the heart. My dear fellow teachers, have the heart. Let your heart beat for your own students. Let them feel that you love them so that you are an instrument in the provision of quality, responsive, inclusive, relevant, and liberating education for all and by all. And now, may I ask you to please stand. You have recited your oath as professional teachers. You've expressed how grateful you are to the people who have helped you in your journey. And now, demonstrate that you're on cloud nine. Demonstrate that you're very happy and you are rejoicing because you have reached this significant milestone in your life. Okay? Please follow my direction. Pero wag muna kayong tikilos kung wala pa akong go na sinabi. Okay? Choose a seatmate. Face your seatmate. Go! Wala pang go eh. Sumunod na kayo. Mga millennials. Hold each other's hand. Show how happy you are. Not yet, wala kang go eh. And jump 3 times. Laugh, jump 3 times. And as you say, congratulations. Go! This is the day of harvest. This is your shining moment. And so, this is a celebration of life, a celebration of achievement, a celebration of success. So, may we invite the MAPE majors to please come up the stage. You cannot deny because you stood up when Dr. Lucido asked you to please stand. MAPE majors, stand. Sabi ni Dr. Lucido. Okay. Nasaan na yun yan? Huwag kayong magtago. MAPE majors, who are the first brave souls among the MAPE majors. Music education, art education. Kung nakakatanda kanina, tumayo kanina mga kasama dyan. Sige, turo nyo. Huwag muna. Alright, let's clap our hands for the first volunteer. Okay, come on. Let's do it, ha? Diyan sa inyo, meron ako nakita. Remember, may CCTV dito. Kung hindi sasali, your license will be withheld. Yan na. Okay, come on. We also invite our top officers of top performing schools to come up the stage and join us. Okay. Wala ko kontra. And other volunteers, if you want to, you can stay and you can come up here and join us. Okay. Mr. Marco Angelo Cabrera, Ms. Janet Alegre, our coordinator for all the oath-taking ceremonies all over the land. The staff and others. Kahit sino din nyo dyan, pwede pumunta dito. Alright, maestro, musika. Go! participation and your cooperation. Fellow teachers, you have taken the oath. You have
Kyle, nasaan tayo, Kyle? Nasaan tayo, Kyle? Saan to? Hindi ko alam to eh.
Natay na po na ng kutsara.
Ha? Hindi ko nga alam. Ngayon lang ako nakapunta dito.
Ako din ngayon lang.
Saan daw yung kahanan ng kutsara at tinidor? Sabi ko, hindi ko alam. Ngayon lang ako nakapasok dito eh. Kyle, hindi mo naman sinabi na ang laki para ng kwarto mo. Tara, kunin natin. Dito naman tayo sa kitchen mo. Wow, ang ganda naman ng kitchen nyo. Ah, halina, dito na.
Dito na, kusina.
Ha? Ang ganda naman ng kitchen nila. Ayun, dito tayo sa sala. Dito na sa sala. Sige. Wow, ang ganda naman ang sala nyo.
Kami ng kuya ng pin.
Ah, magpapalitan ng pin? Okay. Sandali ah. Yan. Congratulations. Yan. Ano to? Your own pinning ceremony.
Ang hirap pala ito.
Tapos tatalon kayo ng 3 beses ha. Ang galing-galing natin. Ang galing-galing nyo. Ang galing-galing mo.
Ang galing-galing ko.
Ang galing-galing mo. Ang galing-galing ko. Ang galing-galing mo. Ang galing-galing nyo. Ang galing-galing natin. Oo. Yan.
Ang galing-galing na pala.
Okay na. Pina, pupukusan natin. Yun. Sa kabila. Yun. Tapos lalayo ako. Yan, lalayo ako. Yun. Pining sa IKEA. Ang cute naman ng bahay nyo.
Natin kasi sayang mawala. Walang hirap
Wala na yan mahanap doon. Ilapit nyo dito. Sa kamay, ilagay nyo sa palad nyo. Ganyan, no? Ganyan nyo. Tapos ipupukusan ko ha. Ayan. Yun. Isuzoom in ko ha. Yun. Okay. Tao po. Ay, dito pala yung sa inyo? Ito yung bahay nyo? Kaninang bahay ito? Pati ba yung picture sa likod?
Iba yung family picture. May presyo pala.
May presyo pa.
May nakadikit. 150. Nakadikit. Ang ganda o, 150. Hindi.
Magkano? 150?
Yung lagayan. Cute siya.
Ang ganda.
Meron yun sa baba.
Game na?
Ay, may red tag.
Ayaw nito?
Ayaw mo yan?
Kapali ka. Sa'yo na pala ito eh. Oh, sa'yo na. Pili ka.
Okay na ako.
Hindi, ayun o. Tingnan mo doon. Tingnan mo doon. Marami kang pagpipilian doon eh.
Wala akong choice eh.
Oo. Yan, pili ka dyan.
Ay, ito po, may Pilipin yan.
Ayan, dapat yan.
Ay, may Pilipin yan.
Kunin mo, kunin mo, kunin mo. Dali. Yan.
Ang kulit.
Ayan, sa salamin. Harap mo sa salamin. Ito pala eh. Oo. Ayun o, sa salamin. Harap mo sa salamin.
Magpalit mo na bayo.
Ayan pala.
Ayan. Palit mo na tayo.
Okay na, ganun mo lang. Yan o. Okay na. Balik na natin ito. Tapos na yung...
Tapos na yung outtaking.
taking.
Hindi naman.
Ay, ba't maraming tao sa labas?
Marami yung magano. May Pilipin yan. Si MJ.
Pag ganyan kalaki yung lemon eh. Pwede ka nang... Oo. Si halatang busog na busog. Ganda naman lang ano. Ilaw na yan.
Ganito yung ilaw. Tapos, pinagbabato lang. Kaliwagin ko siya. Ano talaga yan?
Uy! Makasilip nga muna. Mayroon bang remote dyan, Kyle? Puro ano lang? Model kits. Ah, ito.
Model kits po na pininturahan.
Ah, model kits pala to na painted model.
Yes. Yun po yung services namin. We build, we paint, we modify.
Wow, ganda oh.
We sell them as customized na or nagbibenta rin po kami ng glass cabinet.
Pag ganito, naaalala ko si Brian Kyle eh. Ilan na ang nakuha ni Brian dito? Yan.
Ito yung pinaka-ayaw sa Maynila kasi.
Akala ko talaga eh, wala na yung globe. Ninakaw na yan. Nandyan lang pala eh.
Sana magkakabit daw. Hindi na
Nandito lang pala yan.
nakita ko yan.
Oo. Akala ko kasi kinuha na ng alien eh. Akala ko totoo yung chismis na ninakaw na yan dyan. Pero nandito pa rin. nandito lang. Hindi totoo yung chismis na wala na yung group kasi nandyan pa siya. Chismis lang pala yun. Ay, sorry. Okay, tara. Nakasagasa na ako dito. On content.